What's going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Master P presents West Coast Bad Boyz II. Dedicated to Tupac Machiavelli Shakur. May he rest in peace. Alright? This, in case y'all don't know who Master P was doing back then, he was doing a lot of compilations with the West Coast Bad Boyz, who was a lot of rappers from the West. You know what I'm saying? He had one, and this one, and then he had a third one, I believe, and he had a couple other ones as well. So this one right here came out in '97 under No Limit Records, and I had to cop this one, man, because I grew up listening to this album or this compilation. I'm going to tell y'all who made the beats. I'll put the production team in the description box because it's too many to name, but the features you can see right there in front of you. If you haven't read them all yet, you can pause this video and read them all. Alright? So with that being said, once I go through the songs, if I don't have the correct artist who raps the song, I apologize in advance. Y'all can correct me if you want. Alright, so this is the real deal. I forgot to show y'all this. No bootleg. Y'all know how I do. And alright, so let's go with the songs. So the first one is called Rest in Peace Tupac. This is a Master P solo. This is a blazing ass track for Master P, man. And honestly, I thought this song wasn't gonna be all that good, but this is a blazing track, man. This is samples from Tupac older songs like Hail Mary, Death Around the Corner, that sort of thing. He did an awesome job. I'm talking about Master P. He did a real good job pretty much shouting out the Tupac, rest in peace, that sort of thing. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out on YouTube if you haven't already. This is a must peep alone. The next one is called Bangin'. This features the Westside Connection, Master P as well. This is a pretty tight track as also. All of them come through with some dope vocals, especially Ice Cube, man. He takes shots at people who, I think his mom's house got shot up or something like that, but he took shots at them. And a lot of people don't like West Coast type style beats, but this one is banging. Like the track says. I'm gonna go down to Trying to Make Ends. I believe this is 11/5. And this song is pretty good, man. And they're pretty much talking about trying to make some money and things of that sort. And they all come through with some pretty dope vocals with a nice laid back beat. The next one is called That's What I Said. This is a Brother Lynch Hung track. I believe it features somebody else. I can't remember who, but this song is blazing, dog. I remember singing this hook for the longest, man. I mean, Lynch Hung come through with some dope vocals, and I don't know who sings the second verse, but I like that part when he said, I'm the type of dude to take a pin out a grenade and say, here, hold this. It's pretty good, man, but really tight track. Got the Best Hand. I don't remember who's on this track, but this song is pretty tight as well. They come through with some nice vocals on here. This is probably one of my personal favorites off of this album. And I believe it or not, I really love it, man. Then I'm gonna go down to Bad Boyz on a Mission. This is a really tight track right here. This is Master P, Silk, and Big Ed, may he rest in peace. But it sounds like, it's like an eerie sound type beat when you peep it out. But Master P, man, he come through with a great verse, man. He kind of rapping fast like a mug on there, you know what I'm saying? And then Silk comes through with a nice verse. And then Big Ed, he finished it off, and he does a really great job on there, man. This is another must peep. The next one is called Call It What You Want. This is a really nice track as well from RBL Posse. I love that hook, man. That hook is so laid back, kind of old schoolish when you hear it. But all of them come through with some nice vocals, you know what I'm saying? This is a pretty good track. The next one is called IMG. I believe the artist's name is EA Ski. This is another tight ass track, and EA Ski coming through with some dope vocals, man. Yo, If you haven't heard this song yet, man, you are really missing out. Seriously, a bumping beat with some tight vocals. Then Roll Your Vogues. I can't remember who's the artist for this track, but this is a really good one, man. This is a song that I really didn't like at first, but then it started to grow on me a little bit. It kind of has a sample of that roll, roll, roll your boat, drifting down the stream, but they say their own version, you know, and it's really tight, man. You know, as believe it or not, I think this song, I think a lot of y'all would like though eventually. Mr. Dayton, I'm not too sure who's on this song, but this song goes hard as well. It's like a, I wouldn't say get amped type deal, but it's a bumping beat though, with a nice hook, and he comes through with some great vocals. Hands on My 4-5. This is a Silk solo. This is a blazing ass track, man. So this is when Silk used to be really, I would say in quotes, lyrical. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing as much of the yelling like he was doing on his later works, but he was doing a little something. But he used to come through with some dope vocals, man. Blazing beat to add. The next one is called The Unexpected. I'm trying to remember who's on this one. I think Delinquents. I believe that's who it is. I can't remember, but this is a pretty good track, man. It's a group of them that's rapping on this song, and they does a really nice job on it with a nice beat to it. A Dead Man. This is Mr. Serv-on solo. It don't last long though, but he come through with some nice vocals with a blazing beat. It's like dark, like a mug, man. It's kind of like a darker cut from him, and it's really nice. Then Paper Chasing. This song is pretty nice. It's not bad. I think it's MC Eiht, right? Paper Chasing though, it's a pretty straight track now that I remember. It's not bad. MC Eiht come through with some solid vocals with a solid beat. Then Breaking Skrill. I can't remember who this song, again, I don't know exactly who sings this song, but I love that hook. Whoever raps on the second verse, he's rapping fast like a mug on a fast tempo beat. It's insane. Then the last one is called Steady Mobbin'. This is a C Murder solo. Free C Murder, by the way, you know what I'm saying? And this song is really nice. It's a kind of a laid back cut, but he still goes off, man, with the vocals and all that good stuff. And that's it. That's all the songs that I pretty much review for this album. You know what? To rate this album right here, out of a 10, I would give it a 8.5 to a 9. So 8.75. I like the way Master P did his thing on this compilation, man. He has a bunch of people on here. Like I said, you know, I think Mac Dre was on here as well. May he rest in peace. And this is one of those albums that I feel y'all should get eventually, because it has some bumping ass tracks on here that it has high replay value, and it also has some tracks that's pretty laid back as well. So cop this album when y'all get a chance. I'm sure y'all won't regret it. And also, if you're looking for an album that's a safe choice for your money, this is actually one of them, because I'm guaranteed you're gonna hear some bumping ass songs on it. Alright, so that's it. Shout out to Master P, shout out to the whole West Coast Bad Boyz and the whole nine. Alright, and shout out to all the producers. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. Alright, peace out, guys.